Boruto.
Next generation.
Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations. This is number 57. Eida. Last we left off, Code and his Belts of Doom.
Ho, this one.
Yeah, it's very timely.
Oh, yeah.
I guess, considering.
All right. You know what? I'm going to grab me some water, but you go ahead, Chris. Come on, Coco. You need to get up.
Okay, so basically, last we left off with Boruto. Code has went back to this secret hideout that Boro has been keeping, and is aiming to free this girl named Eida, who is said to have known all. This guy, I think his name is Bug, basically is like, don't free her because you don't know her powers. Her powers are stronger. You can't use brute force to make her obey you. And Code's like, man, fuck that. And he cuts.
He said, nigga, I'll just kill her. She don't listen to me. What? I don't care. What?
Yeah.
I'm dumb, nigga.
Yeah. He blasts the door open, and that allows Eida to walk out.
Legs.
The high heels, because that's practical.
High heel plus legs.
Yeah.
That's why this artist got chosen. It was like, yeah, you're gonna make it in this industry because of legs.
Legs.
I don't agree, but apparently enough people did at Shonen Jump.
Yeah. So Eida's out, and we cut over to a Zoom call. Sorry, it's current days. Who uses Skype anymore? A Zoom call between the Gokage. I guess they don't even meet up anymore. They just kind of chill in the computer.
Yo, right? They gypped us. Thing is, literally had just a fucking a conference call instead of an actual.
They had this podcast.
Gokage summit. Bro, yo, they jerked us. He said we're gonna have to have a Gokage summit. Nigga, we was like, yo.
Yeah.
L.
Well, to be fair,
No,
wait. Listen to what I'm gonna say. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say, if they had Zoom calls back in the day, Sasuke attacking the Hokage summit doesn't happen. So,
I guess that's fair.
right. What happens is he goes to assassinate them one by one, so they can't support each other.
Nah.
But look, you're right. They ain't had the technology back then, but it would have been nice.
Hey, maybe they're in quarantine as well. They're just like, we're not meeting in person.
Maybe they will eventually meet up, and then this dude will come there.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically talking
What's
about
his
Code.
name? Leatherman. What's his
Belt
name?
Leatherman.
Code.
Yeah, I mean, in any case, that's all they really only talk about Code. A lot of kind of information we already know, for the most part. They talk about how they have Amato, and they trust Amato, kind of, sorta. They don't 100% trust him, but he seems to have come through with everything so far. So why not? And it ends with Gaara being like, "All right, so the Kara holdout is a problem too, but frankly, this is the biggest problem. If Momoshiki or Boruto himself were to become an Ishiki level threat, I'm sorry to be harsh, but would you be able to take down your own son?" And Naruto's like, "I'll do what I gotta do." I mean, we'll see. I guess. But yeah. We cut back over to Amato, who's like rustling through some lockers. And he kind of has like a little bit of a heart-to-heart with Amato, where Naruto's like, "Man, I just can't believe it that my son will become a completely different person, and an Otsutsuki no less." Amato's like, "Hey man, I get it. I used to have a daughter. I wonder who that is."
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Not think about that.
And he says she died though. It's been 12 years already, so And Naruto's like, "Damn, sorry, bruh." And then he pulls out a little vial with these tiny pills, and he's like, "Hey, so this is a drug I crafted with the aim of weakening the Byakugan's power.
Totes not sketch.
Not sketch at all. I promise, bro. The whole thing, the Otsutsuki gain powers from the the Byakugan, so this might have an effect. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it though. I wouldn't just like go for it first try because there's side effects. Decreased vision would be bad enough, but he could die if he takes these. And yeah, basically he's like, I mean, it's a Band-Aid more than a solution, So I'll say that it's supposed to stop the progression of Otsutsuki-fication temporarily. And Naruto's like, all right, thanks. And he walks off. Meanwhile, back with Code, Eida gets out of her pod and is she just saunters out, and Code is like, hey, I'm Code. As she just like immediately ignores him and walks past him, Code uses his weird belt jutsu to like make one of his weird claws come out of her chest, and he's like, stop right there. I'll dispose of you if you don't fucking concern yourself with me. And
when does the belt appear?
I think the belt just crawls on people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not gonna harp on it again.
Yeah, neither am I.
Been there, done that.
It's fair. Yeah, and she basically likes, all right, go for it, try. Oh, geez. Brian just phased out. Sorry, his computer crashed. But in any case, yeah, basically, Code can't do anything about it. He's pretty much just stuck in place. Bug is like, what? And yeah, it has something to do with her powers, as we later learn. Welcome back, Brian. In any case, she has the ability to kind of infatuate people and steal people's hearts. So, immediately she makes him go on her side, I guess, is what her powers are. You can't hurt her because she just makes you fall in love with her. So, yeah, Code is, I guess, in love with her artificially. And
yo, a nigga says, hey, Bow, you think she's interested in me? Nigga said, don't be stupid. This guy doesn't care about his life at all.
Not at all.
Dragging me into this mess.
Damn it. How dare you? But yeah, it's really funny. Code asks her, hey, anything special, anything going on? And she's basically like, oh, let's see. Otsutsuki dying? And she's like, whoa, how'd you know about that? And he's like, it made me laugh. It was pretty pathetic. And I'm like, damn.
Dang, that's Code's daddy right there you talking about.
Yeah.
You better relax before he smack the shit out of you. Shorty. No, he's gonna spank you.
It's funny because like she explains her powers, and her powers are basically she can kind of see into the past. She can't see into the future, but she can see any event from the past in real time. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, she can see the past, or she can see current events in real time. It's kind of not that detailed as far as that goes, I guess. She can't see anything that happened before her birth, so I guess like 12 years ago she can't look back at that. She reveals that like Amato's the only one who can release his limiters, so you either have to go get Amato and force him to cooperate, or rip out his eyes and use his eyes to release the limiters himself, because part of the limiters is iris recognition and a voice print command code. Oh geez, Brian's gone again. In any case, yeah, that's basically as far as it goes. This is what bothers me, because we start to get into the what's it called, the motivations of Eida, and I think this is what Josh was talking about earlier as well, is she has the ability to kind of make anybody fall in love with her, and her grudge against Amato is that she's like, he took away my ability to have a real relationship, and the only person who wouldn't be affected by her are Otsutsuki and blood relatives. And seeing as how Kawaki is technically an Otsutsuki because he had karma in him, and so is Boruto, both of them are candidates to be her boyfriend, essentially. And that's her goal. She wants...
Wait. Wouldn't that mean that fucking what's his name? Shit. Code shouldn't be affected by her either because he has a karma in him, or
It's
is
not
it
a real
because
karma.
there wasn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was just a rejection.
Yeah, he's not like an Otsutsuki because he doesn't have like Ishiki's power within him, really. So yeah, that's her goal. He's like, they kind of team up and is like, hey, you can take Boruto and I'll take Kawaki, and Kawaki will be my boyfriend. And they build an alliance, and that's how kind of the chapter ends. I mean,
They put the leather on Bug's face. That was funny.
yeah, it's
I'm thinking they was gonna kill him. I feel so bad for him.
this is kind of a timely thing because Josh and I both watched a video by a YouTuber known as Sage's Reign about how Naruto treats his female characters.
Oh.
I thought that's what you were referring to.
Thinking about it from that lens, but you know what? Yeah.
So the topic is fresh on our mind, and if you should check out Sage's Reign's video. He's a really good YouTuber. He's a very good essayist on this kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, and it's especially timely because like Kishimoto's writing this series now, so it's basically got like his fingerprints all over it. It sucks that like a lot of this continues the tradition of female characters in Naruto having their entire character arcs be very dependent on another male character.
Oh, but what about Sarada? The secondary main
Sarada is the only hope. That's why Sarada is so great, is that she's the only one left.
She has to redeem Sakura, the worst
She's basically
character in fiction.
She's basically carrying the weight of all of the female characters in Naruto by not having a character arc based around another guy. And maybe 10-10, I don't know. Maybe.
But they don't have a show. So.
Yeah. This chapter's fine. It is a lot of exposition and trying to meet Eida. It's kind of hard to do these kind of chapters when you have a monthly series because it is a lot of pages of exposition where I feel like in a weekly chapter this would probably be wrapped up a lot sooner. So it's a little tedious to read when it's however many pages, 30, 40 pages of this, where it is just kind of like explaining a lot of shit. And Code's not particularly like compelling yet as a villain, and neither, definitely Eida's not. I really don't like that direction.
Anyway. It's weird because like I feel like Boruto had decent momentum, and even last chapter, even though I cracked mad jokes.
I mean, we all did, but
Code.
we've been liking Boruto.
We did. It was still okay, but this is just like
it's sour.
I don't know if
it doesn't ruin it.
It just yes, it's sour. But man, like there's sometimes I read comics, and when I just really don't give a fuck about what's going on, or I feel like the certain conversations between characters is just real bland. It just feels like when I'm reading, it just feels like I have this plain taste. You ever had unsweetened yogurt before?
Yeah.
Plain unsweetened yogurt.
Plain Greek yogurt?
Fucking gross. And it's just that that's that taste I get in my mouth. And while Code and her were having like this whole conversation, and even after the Gokage summit, I was just Plain yogurt. Plain yogurt. The whole time. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, it doesn't ruin Boruto for us, I guess.
No, it doesn't ruin it. It was just like more of that shit that I didn't care about.
And that's
Yeah, I don't really care about code that much myself, but I'm more interested in like, what's her name? What's
Eida?
the? Yeah, Ada a little bit more, just because of this theory that I have in my head.
she's Amato's daughter.
Yeah,
You know,
and that
the
he made her
obvious-
this way so that she'll always feel loved and shit like that, which is kind of cool, I guess. It's
I guess.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, she's for sure Amato. I mean, we're not right a lot on this show, but I would bet almost my life on Ada being Amato's daughter. And that's
You
cool.
gotta start recording down these call outs.
Yeah, I mean, Brian, can you keep a tally on how many times we're right and wrong?
No worries.
Correct.
I got you guys.
Correct
PDF.
predictions.
Don't worry. You're right. We're right all the time.
We're wrong a lot.
We're right all the time, audience. All right? Never doubt us.
I'll say this. It was, I mean, I'm not thrilled about this chapter. It doesn't mean we're not thrilled about Boruto. I feel like month to month, it's kind of hard to, we read these as they come out. So we only judge them as the series
I think
continues.
we're about to get a nice little training arc anyway.
I would like
I
that.
think they're just doing some background stuff for these characters just so we can know that they're out there. And
Yeah.
what their motives are, kind of. And maybe they'll just move along.
I would like that.
I'm
honestly.
not worried. I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, as long as they don't fucking harp on this, as if, like, the next chapter, she's just like, no, I really want a boyfriend. And we just cut over to Kawaki and Boruto training. I'd be way okay with that. I'm good with compartmentalizing this whole thing.